Ladies and gentlemen, happy Wednesday and welcome to the Wheel of Yu-Gi-Oh! We have a fun new concept that may make terrible decks, but as we saw last time, there's always a deck that can be made. So, Mario, why don't you explain what we're spinning today?
Instead of mixing two archetypes and one attribute, or one attribute, one archetype, we are going to mix three, count it folks, three types from the Wheel of Yu-Gi-Oh!
So we could run Dinosaur, Dragon, Magicians? Alright.
Or
I'm in.
Wing Beast, Rocks, and Zombies.
There might be a deck for that. There's got to be a deck for everything out here. Equal parts, so we can't just slip something in and say it's not that. We're not limited by attributes, so there's going to be enough of whatever we land on. So let's go for it. I guess I'll just spin my three first. Should we allow a respin or none at all?
One respin only.
Okay.
Only one.
So I spin my first. I land on Worm. You know what? No respin. I want to respin Worm, but
if you land on Dragon, that's actually a really good mix right there.
There's plenty of good mixes with Worm. So we got Worm, which I'm not very familiar with, honestly. Psychic. Okay, I don't think that's a mix. And Reptile. Oh no.
What do you respin? Or do you save it to try to mess me up to get me something worse? That is the question.
I think I'm gonna respin Reptile then if we're doing a respin. Ugh. Just because I feel like Reptile always needs something else, and it's not Worm or Psychic.
All right.
I don't know.
What'd you get?
But I got Winged Beast, which also often need other things, but still. We got Winged Beast, Worm, and Psychic. Three very far ends of the spectrum.
And you used your one, so whatever I land on is what I got.
Yep.
All right. First wheel spin, I get... Yes, Warrior.
Can't go wrong. They're easy to mix into anything.
Warrior. Fairy.
There's literal Warrior Fairy archetypes out there. Oh no.
And finally...
Fish.
Beast.
Oh gosh.
Those three are constantly mixed together.
Oh no! Hey, I don't think Fairy and Beast are mixed together so often, but still, I think Warrior easily mixes with both of them.
Warrior is going to be the centerpiece of this.
Yes, very much so. But remember,
you know what?
You can only have however many numbers of warriors as you have fairies.
I'm gonna use my respin on one of yours actually. Now.
Oh, gross. Okay. No, I hate you. Okay.
I'm gonna respin your Worm.
Worm. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not familiar with Worms, so it could have been bad. Thanks. I got Warrior.
You got Warrior too?
Yeah. Now, should I respin it since you have Warrior too and we want to be extra chaotic?
Let's do it, yeah. No,
okay,
no
I'll give you that.
No double types.
Zombie. Wing Beast Zombie.
And Psychic.
And Psychic. Sure! Okay. This'll be fun!
Oh my god, I just realized. You can't... Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to use your Doomking on that well, because it's like...
Not easily!
No, because there'll be so much mixed archetype, you might just draw him as a dead draw.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of dead draws in here.
Unless... No, wait, no. Oh, shoot, I know a way you could do it. And
Zombie World.
Yeah,
Zombie
that
World.
turns all
Turn all my other cards to zombies. Let's go! And we will see if that'll be enough to win an actual good combo of archetypes. Let's go. The decks are ready, and here we shall begin. We have some unique mashups that, for me at least, kind of turned into just putting three good things together and hoping they work. I don't know about you, but we will see. Because
it was a little difficult to figure out some ratios of certain cards.
Yeah, the card ratio, so we had equal numbers of, our three different types was a little tricky, especially when it came to the extra deck. But, okay, yeah, we're seeing exactly what my deck's all about in my opening hand. I have two of my cards that support the zombies, two that support the psychics, and one that supports the winged beast. So maybe not how you want to start off, but it is rectified by the fact that one of the elements of this deck happens to be Kashtira.
Oh, no.
They are all psychics, baby. Now, of course, I can't really go into the main boss monster because he's banned, and I can't go into a various supply of other level 7s because they don't fall within the, type wheelhouse. But it's a good base to work with. So, of course, we get our unicorn. We can't really use it just like that, but it's there for later. And I suppose my next move is questionable. We'll start with activating Kashtira Birth, and let's try this angle. And then we'll fall back on the zombie angle afterwards. We're gonna play Fire King Island. Of course,
Honestly, I thought you were gonna lean more into the zombie stuff and just focus on like getting the zombie world or something.
Oh, I mean, the rules don't really allow me to do that, so, you know, I could get Zombie World here. It's just, you know, then I don't get to use my other stuff. So, I can use this, destroy a card. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a great advantage for me, but we'll hit. You know, I'm just gonna use this unicorn as material, because everything else seems to have synergy here. We're gonna toss a unicorn to the graveyard. We can now add to my hand another card, being a Garunix, which will allow it to summon itself right away, or a Ponix, which will do me more for that angle. I thought about doing a Blackwing synchro angle, but with Blackwings, you just need so many Blackwings to make it work.
I feel like that was on purpose to make sure that they weren't put into their cards weren't put in like a generic synchro deck and be abused like that.
Yes, very much so. Okay, well, what shall I do here? I guess I can use Kashtira Birth to do this, as I did on purpose, sending him there, because he could come out like that. And then he can get Kashtira Theosis, which I honestly don't know what I'm going to search with it, but I think a safe normal summon is to get Ponix out here. So we have the two sides of the deck acting. As we all know, Kashtira can mix with anything. It's when the zombies come in that this will truly get questionable. And there's honestly not a ton of side cards to search with Ponix in this deck, and I opened up with two of them, but that's fine. Now, what is my best angle for a rank 7 to go for? We got our Psychic, our Wing Beast, and another Psychic one here. It is an awful extra deck, I will say, but we're doing what we can. So, this can bring one more thing out. I can bring out a Winged Beast if I go for my Raid Raptor Arsenal Falcon, or I can do this in negate and activation. I think I'm going to do that since I'm on turn 1. I'm going to go for number 74, Master of Blades.
Master of Blades?
Yeah. Level 7 Psychic.
It's been a while since I've seen this one.
I don't remember it at all.
It was, if you remember the roleplay, someone had it claimed as one of their numbers.
There we go. Well, it is, you know, decent enough. It's not the best number 7 I could have in here, but it's good.
I think I remember who it was. Okay. I think it was Tiger. Because I think at the time it was the only level 7 rank.
Makes sense.
For the Red Eyes.
Our friend who ran, Red Eye predominant deck.
Ooh. Okay, I like this little combo. Alright, so I'm going to play my Twin Twister.
Ooh, that's good.
And disable my Fabled Ganesha.
Alright, there's a beast to the graveyard. But yeah, Twin Twisters, you're pretty much shutting down one of my sides here. So down goes
And since the Fabled was discarded, I get to bring it out to the field.
Lovely. Okay.
With a bit of a boosted attack. Then, I will tribute it to bring out Valkyrie's White, a fairy, a little fairy warrior. I had no idea the Valkyries, that Valkyrie deck was fairies. I thought they were warriors for some reason.
I guess it could be either, couldn't it? Yeah. So it makes sense.
Anyway, when Valkyrie is summoned in any way, I can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it.
Okay.
Goodbye, Master of Blades.
Thank goodness you did that, because it's the only time he can actually activate his effect, when he is targeted by a card effect that targets this card. He can negate and destroy. And destroy one additional card on the field.
Darn it.
The only strength he has, and you played into it. It worked!
I don't know the Master of Blades.
I don't blame you. It's, as I said, like, I can't put my Big Eye in here. I can't put my Dragons in here. I have the Kashtira Shangri-Ira, but by itself, it's not going to carry the duel.
If that worked out, that would have been so beautiful to shut you down right there. Yeah. Especially if you look at what cards you destroyed right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Force Sword, I put that in there as a troll a little bit.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice for this, but we'll see if it comes to play.
It's because I figured my idea with it was your deck is probably mixed so weirdly like mine was that you probably have a card that if I get rid of at least one card, it might mess with the whole plan you have with your deck.
Possibly.
Or with your hand at the moment, at the time.
Well, for now, we just have some strong monsters out here, and that's good enough for me. I guess my next play is... Let's see if I have any synchros worth bringing out here, because... No, I can't with these levels, unfortunately. So we're just going to be a little patient.
Fun fact, that's kind of like what I aimed for as well with the more synchro stuff.
I wanted to aim for synchros, but I just wasn't as comfortable with like the psi omegas and reflectors and all that.
What I did was, I was trying to figure out, like, the warrior stuff can't really work that well with this, how many limited space we're giving it, with any archetypes. So I went with a more toolbox style.
I think that's a good angle to go when you're between three things. Mine, honestly, like as I said, my extra deck isn't built perfectly to take advantage of this. I think a synchro deck would be the way to go. And I was really disappointed that I didn't think a Blackwing variant would work, but just wouldn't. So that goes off. Oh no, I accidentally destroyed my Fire King Island. Smart. Well, I guess I also destroyed Necroworld Banshee, so... We're going to that side of things now. Alright, and since I accidentally wiped my own field, I can go into this.
I was going to say, do you have that side right now?
Well, I mean, it's zombie world, so you kind of try to make it happen. But we do have Kashtiras coming out, so we'll just kind of reset.
Good thing I didn't put any... It's a good thing I didn't put anything dedicated to the graveyard in terms of, like, oh, revive a fairy from your graveyard or anything like that.
Yeah. So
because it also affects my graveyard, for those who don't know.
Mm-hmm. I guess I don't think any of my other Kashtira fun bits will do anything crazy here, so I'm just going to grab another backup unicorn and call it a day there. I could go into another level 7, but I just don't honestly think they're going to make a big deal with how this duel has gone so far, so I'll end turn and hope we can just coast our way to victory off the one major success we had earlier.
Which it definitely puts you more ahead, because that did take a lot of my hand to try to not only destroy a lot of your cards that you were able to play, let's be honest.
Yeah.
The combo I had with the Fabled, that's basically what they're here for. They're here to facilitate with a lot of the discarding effects I have right now.
Okay, so you seem to have some synergy combos in here. Yeah, I definitely didn't go for like a full synergy idea. I went for, let me just put good stuff in here that can play.
And this is kind of like what we were aiming for. To have a little bit more of weird chaos with this.
Always. Okay, so what can I do here? Add a Kashtira spell, my last Theosis into hand.
I should have taken into account that you could have gone Kashtira, because, oh my god.
It wasn't even my first thought either, but then when I saw when it clicked, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win.
I've been playing them recently myself with some other decks. I should have remembered. They can play themselves, essentially. Like, if you draw one of their cards, they can bounce off that.
Very much so. And, of course, the heart of any zombie deck, we have Uni Zombie. So, we will use this, and I suppose discard, change in levels of, doesn't really matter. Let's just discard Kashtira Theosis. And let's see if we can go into one of our 8s with the Kashtira plays. Didn't think about that concept, but we'll do it. Glow Up Bloom goes to Graveyard, and you know what he brings to the table. So, if you have the zombie world out, which obviously I have Terraforming and the card, the Necroworld Banshee that got me in the first place, you can get right to the Doomking. Now, what's a fun level 8 for me to go into? How about this? I don't know if I'd need it, but we're going to do it for fun. We're going to turn our 2 Kashtira level affected monsters, that are now zombies, of course, because of Zombie World, into the Zombie Vampire. And what do I do with this? Bunch of cards to the graveyard? Sure, why not? That sounds fun. We do that, and we each send the top 4 cards of our deck to a graveyard, and I just get to special summon one.
There's one of my favorite cards you just sent away, Xylo.
Ooh.
Magnum Shield. It's a toolbox, and I thought, I want to add back in one of my old favorites, Magnum Shield, because it's like one of those cards that are like, if it works beautifully.
It can work good, but it also is just... doesn't add a whole lot, I don't think.
Little Trooper. When it's destroyed by battle, I get to play another Little Trooper.
Well, now that I know that, we'll have Uni Zombie do some attacking.
When Little Trooper's destroyed, I get to play another Little Trooper.
Okay. You could only run so many warriors, and you chose 3 Little Troopers. Okay. I don't know if I would support that choice, but it bought you the turn.
Hey, it helped me.
So, what can I do here? I can go into my Vampire Sucker, but... with this deck, I just don't think it does anything too crazy, because I'm not going to be special summoning constantly here. So I'm just going to hold on to my hand, hold on to what's here, and end my turn.
Like I was saying before, the generic space I was able to use was a little bit more limited.
Not for warriors.
No, but because a lot of warriors now that are the good warriors, I should say, the ones that can play off each themselves, require like more than just a few other warriors. They need
but you
spell
also
cards.
did choose to run 3 little troopers, so I don't want to hear it.
I did choose Goblinberg as one of them.
I don't think Goblinberg's a bad idea. All right, let's just have at it. Activate the effect of Doomking, and let's see. Of course, you can add another monster to your hand, but I'm just gonna go ahead and banish your monster from the field. So we will go ahead and almost accidentally misclick and get Goblinberg out of here.
All right, well, there goes my level 7 synchro right there.
Yeah, that was the plan. You are able to destroy Unizombie, and I believe that lets your effect go off.
It does indeed. Activating. I will bring out the Millennium Shield. The other option actually already went to the grave, actually. You know what?
Okay.
That's a fun little combo. My Valkyrie can actually be brought out with that. And since it could be summoned using that effect, it would automatically be able to pop.
Okay. Well, it's enough defense and numbers, of course, but...
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think I know what I want to do.
Okay.
Your Uni's not... I think your Doomking could just target a card and destroy it, right?
As soon as an effect pops, yeah.
And what does your Vampire one do again?
Not a clue. It makes me detach cards, send them to the graveyard. Nothing fantastically synergistic with the deck, but it has more attack.
I can't target it with special summon effects.
Yeah. So nothing crazy.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be just use the effect of the zombie or vampire stuff. That's right.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to synchro these two actually.
Okay.
Into one of my old favorites.
Colossal Fighter. Sure.
Good defensive option right now.
Yeah,
because...
I think I still beat him here, though. So...
Oh, do you have a way to target and destroy him by card effect?
No, but I just have my negate on the field. Baldur, Doomking. Also, I guess we're going to use Unizombie again. Why not? There you go. Increase his own level. Oh my goodness, I get to activate Doomking. And banish Colossal Fighter. Alright, off to battle.
Alright, everyone, this is my retirement video.
I don't know about that, Mariner. Seems like we got 2 more duels before we can do that. Unless I just cross you further. Which, you know, I have Doomking Kashtira in here. So,
yeah,
oh my
the Doomking,
goodness.
I thought my biggest worry, I'm not going to lie, Xylo. I thought my biggest worry was going to be Doomking.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie.
But there's other things. I'll say, I think I've drawn a fortunate hand here. I've drawn a complete, 4-card Winged Beast hand. So, let's have at it. We will do that. We will normal summon Ponix. Activate his effect. Get myself Fire King Sanctuary. Activate it, hoping it doesn't all kick in and do everything. Nope, we're good. We just want it to exist. And we will destroy the Ponix from field, sure. To add to my hand, let's do Volcanix. I don't know if I can do anything crazy with it. But of course, we get to special summon that. Out he comes. And yeah, good enough. We'll just sit right there. Nothing crazy. Unfortunately, I can't have the Fire King boss monster in this deck because he's a pyro.
How much do you like your hand right now?
It's pretty good. As I said, it's predominantly Fire Kings, but it does have a zombie world in it, I'll admit that. So very good.
Like I said, a lot of discarding effects, like the Fabled stuff.
Okay.
If this card was discarded, special summon it.
So we get the little Cerberus. Little baby Cerberus.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't like the hand I just drew back right now.
Yeah, also, unfortunately, you gave me Doomking, so...
Yeah, but I also got rid of Zombie World, though.
Yeah, true.
So maybe it won't be that easy to bring out, hopefully.
Maybe not. Doomking does just need a field card to come out. Doesn't even have to be Zombie World.
Hit Doomking, go!
Well, you hit my way of bringing Zombie World out, so that's pretty good.
At least that's something. It isn't permanent, though. It isn't permanent. Eventually, you do just get back you do just get back your cards eventually.
Yes. So I'll destroy my Doomking here, so he goes to the graveyard.
Because he can be brought back anyway, if I recall.
Yes, during a standby phase, if a face-up card is in your field spell zone, you can special summon this guy in defense position. So I'll be straightforward with you. This deck has 7 field cards in it.
Oh my!
It's not traditional by any means, but it's necessary.
What?
Look, one of them is Zombie World, which is amazing, but Fire King Island is all about destruction. The Cashier one's all about the searching and preparing. So they all serve different purposes, and when you need to replace them, it's okay. Is it the best plan? I don't think so, but it's here. So we're just gonna go ahead and get ourselves the Ponix. Honestly, Ponix isn't as good in this deck as he is in others. I could have taken that into account. But we're just going to normal summon our Necroworld Banshee here. And not activate its effect. But, simply put, just go for an attack. Now, looking at your deck, I'm imagining it could be a little trooper, but it doesn't really matter what it is. Probably not high defense. Oh! Didn't see your tribute to do that. Okay. Welp. That's fine for now, then. We'll take a big chunk of damage and live to tell the tale for later. Still not terribly afraid of a Millennium Shield, but we'll see what it comes down to. Yeah, also, you running Millennium Shield, Little Trooper, I don't know about some of your choices, but we'll see.
It's because I was thinking Toolbox, and I remembered that a lot of my old cards was Toolbox, and they were able to, like...
You can run Toolbox concept with good cards, too, you know. Just saying.
Let me see. I do hate that your Necro Banshee has nice attack points, though.
It's not bad. You know, obviously everyone always just gets rid of it so they can get their, you know, Zombie World, but I'm in a position, I don't need it just yet, and when it goes to the graveyard, I can use it, so we'll just have some attack points on
this. Oh, yeah, that's right. If it's sent to graveyard, if it's banished from... You can banish it from the field or graveyard to activate it.
So I just need it out of my hand.
Works with it. Mm-hmm. And also another reason why Foolish Burial was just banned, or not banned, limited to 1, is because there's so many cards that just go off from graveyard.
Yeah, it's just another one of them. Fortunately, with you know, zombies and Fire Kings, I have plenty of ways to send cards to the graveyard, so I wasn't really concerned about that.
How do you bring back your Sacred King, Fire King again?
My Garunix, as soon as I destroy one of my fire monsters, I think. Something like that.
And you can just use to activate
that whenever. That was fire, then I can special summon it from the graveyard. Yep. Obviously, there's not a fire monster on the field right now, but one can assume that I can get one.
Might as well get rid of it then.
Ooh, fun. Do not take damage. Destroy this face-up card. It can be true. All right, let's see what your plan is here. What's in your hand? Honest. Lovely. Big damage. It goes down. That does allow me to summon Ponix, however.
I should have guessed you had a Ponix in the hand.
Yeah, I forget if I visually showed myself grabbing it or not, but there it is. And since you don't have another thing to attack, I can just pop it with Fire King Island. Bringing back Garunix.
That's what I was afraid of. I was trying to figure out if I can get rid of your Garunix before you're able to, like, cycle it. Because I know if you have enough Fire King, you can cycle enough to just clear out any defense I have.
I suppose. And there we go. We get our Doomking out. Obviously, the Fire King Doomking synergy is kind of the main thing I thought of, because Doomking doesn't mind being destroyed because he comes back, and Fire King do a whole lot of destroying.
I forget if you need Zombie World in order to you don't need Zombie World to negate and stuff, though.
I think I have to activate this effect, though, for some reason. Oh, okay. Never mind. It was just the banished effect. Alright. So we have that. We now have a few ways of doing things. But first and foremost, we will go ahead and do as I promised. Do that. We will add to my hand Garunix. And play Garunix from the graveyard. Now, does that allow me to play my Garunix from hand? I don't know, but we're going to use that. We can destroy another fire monster. Get some more attack out of it. How fortuitous. And any other fun summons for me. I don't have any of my tuners out, but I guess just to get us in a fun position in this duel, let's use Monster Reborn. Now, I already have your stuff tuner. We can go into a 6, but I don't think I run any 6s. Nothing else entirely exciting, so we're just going to bring out Volcanix. So we have 2 4s and see what we can do with that. Lovely. And I can go for, sure, there's a couple choices here. And is this the best choice? Not bad. I have the Sky Blaster Musketeer in here, just as a little extra thing. But let's do a little Time Thief action, why not? Actually, I'm just going to go for attack first, considering I have enough attacks to break through your field. Let's do that first, then start Time Thiefing you. And attack into Millennium Shield. I don't think there's much to worry about there. We'll attack into your Duel. So we have very good attack points to get rid of most of these threats. And just attack life points. Not a big damage output here, but we of course did clear the field. And we are in a fantastic position over here. So why not? Time Thief. You can come on out.
Honestly, I thought he was a warrior.
You think everything's warriors, man.
No, it's because I know a lot of cards that are given the warrior moniker don't exactly fit in. I thought Time Thief was one of them.
Maybe. Anything else fun that I should do? No, I think we're good here. I can go into another zombie vampire with these two, but the individual boss monsters here are just better than the, some of their parts. So, or the sum of their parts is greater than them working together, rather. So we'll do that.
Originally, I thought I was gonna be able to use the flame swordsman stuff.
I know some of the side support in there definitely won't work out.
No, because especially since some of it's pyro. It's that monster, the salamandra monster. It's a what'd you do?
Misclicked again. Don't worry about it. Everyone still gets to play here. We're good. We still get these cards right back. Everyone comes back. We're playing Doomking, Fire King. Oh, we're playing Fire Doomking. That's what we're doing. I have a name for it now.
Time Thief?
Okay, Time Thief may have just sacrificed himself to my blender, but that's okay.
But what was I saying? Oh, but it requires pyro, and that's one of the things I was thinking about. I was like, yesterday when I was working on the deck, I was like, can I put the new flame swordsman stuff in here? And then I was looking, I was like, no, I really can't without that little fire snake. That's
otherwise it's a lot harder unless you're running like a full equip deck, and I don't know if that fits perfectly with fairy or beast.
All
right, so ooh, very good.
I thought, yeah, I was thinking about it. It's like I was looking at the Mirror Force. Like I kind of like Storming Mirror Force the best.
Okay, so we're just gonna pop Ponix out there, but it's not gonna do a ton. Let's see if I can get away with this. No, I think I've used all my Fire King Islands. Yeah, I think I'm only running 2 of them. Okay, I just wanted to replace my Fire King Island to destroy my Ponix, but no. So that's fine. Yeah, because Ponix in this deck only searches like Fire King Sanctuary and Fire King Island, so it's not as huge. I probably should have run fewer copies of it.
Ooh.
That's okay. Chaos Endmaster. You are destroying a fire monster, so I get to bring out my Garunix.
Let's destroy each other, shall we?
Sure. Ah, you beat my timing. Excellent.
Like I said, this was the reason I wanted to add in Chaos Endmaster, was this little combo I found with Valkyries.
It's pretty good. Honestly, I'm in a bit of a pickle because Doomking is no longer in the graveyard. He won't come back automatically, and I'll have to wait till my next standby phase to get him out. So that's a little tricky.
I could have gone into Colossal Fighter again, but I figured you're about to bring... Yeah, the light sword ended, and I don't know if that's going to help out your deck at all, getting back that single card to your hand.
Alright. So, I have the ability to bring out Garunix, of course, but what is the best benefit to do so? I guess I'll start with Unizombie. We know he's great. Activate, discard 1 card. It's obviously going to be our Doomking. Oh no, I have to mess with all my levels first. Doomking, get back in the graveyard so I can use that later. And now I'll use his effect to send... Ooh. Okay, we're still in business because we can get the other copy of Doomking out. Pretty much all the zombie support in this deck is just centralized around Doomking. Surprise, surprise. Oh, darn it. Since it's not Zombie World on the field, he doesn't do his automatic summon effect, so that's the one downside of that course of action. And I can't use Fire King Island right now. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble, actually. You might have me. Because I used too much stuff. Alright, let's go to battle, think about our actions, and then realize it's all futile. And yeah, I can't activate Fire King Island. When
Was
do
it
I have
really?
to?
Was it really the Storming Mirror Force that did it?
I mean, Storm Mirror Force is a good cheeky card, so it did.
Yeah,
It
true.
did certainly save you. I could have played better on this turn, to be honest, because I know I could have gotten Garunix out, but I wanted to try some other spicy stuff. We still do get our Doomking coming.
I guess I'll activate this now while I have the chance.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of my Protecting Spirit Legalith to get rid of your face down card. And
Ooh.
what happens if I destroy your Fire King Island again?
I think it wipes the field. My field, at least. So, say goodbye to Uni Zombie.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not originally a fire monster. Oh, I can protect it with this, of course. I just need to destroy a fire monster instead. Okay, this worked out tremendously well for me. So Doom King comes, and since a fire monster was destroyed because I used Fire King Sanctuary, we get to bring that out.
And there's no destroying it this time.
Yep, he didn't get his destruction effect on you, though. That's nice, right? So, yeah, the whole theme of this deck is, you know, between Garunix and Doom King, they're able to keep coming back. Oh, Crimson Blader, big fan.
Yeah, and this should stop your...
It really should stop some of it. So there goes Doom King. And yeah, so...
You cannot special summon a level 5 or higher monster during the next turn.
And that's exactly what happens with Doom King. I think you've solidified it. Very nice. Crimson Blader being a good out for this. So
that's why I said a lot of old toolbox options that I used to run seem to be working out at least.
Indeed. So now I'm in a position where I would like to look at my synchro options to break you. I need to hit 28. So if I'm able to pull out another level 8 monster, I could just attack.
It has to be level 5 or under,
exactly. Though. I can't do that. And any synchro summoning actually counts as special summoning, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that is troublesome indeed.
Yeah, anything that is not a normal summon is considered a special summon in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm. So very good. I think you're in an excellent position here. Since that is that, I cannot go into a level 4. Not that a level 4 would be an answer for this. I think simply Patience is the only weapon I have against the Crimson Blader, because he only has that effect for one turn here. So, what is my course of action? It's to go to defense mode, I think. Because I won't be able to synchro summon. I guess I can use Unizombie and send a guard from deck to the graveyard to mess with his own level, or mess with your level. Don't think it's going to matter either way. And yeah, it's nothing very useful. It's just more Unizombies and ways of getting Unizombie in the graveyard. Is there any benefit to sending more of my stuff to the graveyard? Not quite yet. Because everyone's kind of already done their thing. So what shall I do? It's tricky. I have a normal summon still. I'll probably just end up putting something on the field. And I guess we're going to do this. We'll set it down. Switch that to defense mode. We'll wait you out for a turn. Because, yeah. Seems that Crimson Blader has done that. And now, of course, Doom King does get to go out. But this duel has been you just buying yourself another turn again and again and again.
Yeah. I can just reset the level 5 thing too, right now.
Yep. My goal is that I can slowly build up a next play faster than you. Do I have a plan for that? Absolutely not, but...
I did have to dedicate more of my hand to do this stuff, though. That is for sure. Than you had to.
Yeah. So what can I do to destroy a fire monster on my own turn? Or on your turn, because that's the only way I can get a Garunix to really support this activity I'm going through. We could go for an option like this. It's not a great option, but it might be one of the only options. So sure, it's fun enough. Let's go for it. I'm going to tribute Garunix. It's not serving me in this purpose right now, and dare I say it's good in the graveyard. So we'll set that down, and I think end the turn there. Crimson Blader doing quite a bit. Doom King, of course, coming back out as the threat we know it is.
Do you just... Okay, so...
Yeah, you have me in a fun place. I can only play on your turn, which is very few moves. And I'll say I'm still establishing here. Everything's looking pretty good. So that goes. No more special summoning again. But as long as I keep a field card, that'll keep coming. Oh, lovely. Terraforming. There we go. All the field cards have been drawn. Alright, now is there anything...
Are you gonna play that zombie world, I guess is the question.
No, I don't want to destroy everything I have, because I can't special summon off it. So, I guess we're going to... I think I'd like to go on the offensive here. We're going to normal summon Necroworld Banshee. And flip up my Kashtira Ogre that I attributed 2 for. So here's the plan. That's a fire monster. I'm not afraid of Honest or anything coming to hit me. And, ooh, I get an effect. When I do that, declares an attack. You can excavate 5 cards and banish one of your opponent's cards. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen here?
Well, who do you bet?
Who do I banish? Man, it would be annoying if you get Little Trooper right now. What about Victoria? She's pretty scary. Special summon of... sure, she's probably the scariest thing, so we'll just banish that.
Yeah, that actually would... She would have been good right now, actually.
Do that, and we'll take the risk, attack this face down, see what happens. Might just be one of those little troopers. Ah, okay.
Ryko, yeah.
Do that, I can, of course, avoid destruction again by getting rid of one of my fire monsters. That is, however, my last fire monster in my hand to get rid of. Not that I had to tell you that, but might as well. It's not like this is a hyper-competitive duel. And I'm forced to end my turn right there. I was able to at least clear out the Crimson Blader, which was oddly the biggest threat I could possibly face with this deck. Alright, and then, of course, Doomking comes out. Probably for good this time, but we'll find out.
So it can... It can negate a monster effect or just any effect?
I can either negate or banish an effect. And I think it's just negate that effect. It might just be monsters. I don't know.
Once a turn, when a zombie monster. Okay, a zombie monster.
Okay, yeah. So you're actually.
You actually weren't able to negate me this whole time because it needs to negate a zombie monster,
nope.
Which is comboed with Zombie World.
That's right.
I'm just gonna play Monster Reborn and bring back my Crimson Blader.
That's annoying. Let's see if I can out-chain you here. I really can't, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're not able to negate.
Oh, if I had done that on this turn, I could have. Oh man. Okay, so that goes to the field, which does that. But then this goes off before you get an action. Special summons Garunix here, who gets to use his effect, please. Oh no, he doesn't. And the dance continues. Alright, here we are again.
Let's do the time warp again. Okay. Except now you don't have a Fire King world as well.
Yeah.
Actually, so does that hurt your Fire King because it doesn't?
Not specifically Garunix, no. And that's that. I end my turn.
And you probably bring back your
Doomking comes back to play. Will he make a critical mistake here? Nope. Okay, he's good.
Destroy that.
Perfect.
So that it can safely activate and attack my effect.
Oh no, and then he won't get to bring back the fire guy. Or will he? Oh, the graveyard still gets to play. Okay. I don't think he... Does he? I don't know why it worked like that, but that's cool. Oh, during their next turn, you don't stop this turn of summoning. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, an Millennium Shield? That was a little awkward to get rid of, at least. Okay. Colossal Fighter for power. Yeah, you like that 28 number. It's a little hard for me to overcome.
Yeah.
Alright, he comes back. Doomking does not get to come back, of course. Crimson Blader saw to that. I do have Kashtira Birth, however, which doesn't really help me in this scenario. But I don't have another Fire King Island. You might be there. So, I'm just gonna play this game again. That's all I can do. Really extended play here, but it looks like you're building up faster than you were in the last time. So,
all right, I don't really have. Darn it! As a little fun little thing, I'm actually able to bring out with a lot of my fairy cards. I'm actually able to bring out a Arcana Triumph Joker. Funny enough,
fun.
But unfortunately, I don't have the hand to do that with her.
Yeah, that's fair. You're not always going to have all your plays in this type of duel.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, does Garunix let me bring out another Garunix? It does! Lovely. And now, since a fire monster was destroyed, I think its effect goes off? No, it doesn't. Okay. I think it needs to destroy. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a mixed deck. It's going wild out here. I got no one to blame but myself. Okay, so what is my next goal to get a strong monster out? If I can manage to get myself a... Well, no, it still requires special summoning. That's the thing. And neither of these can really thwart you. So, ooh, and we're in a pickle where we don't have enough fire monsters to keep moving right now. You're doing well, Mario. You're doing well. So, I think we just gotta set another card. As ugly as that seems. And, ooh, no, never mind. No, I could have done something. I am so dumb. Okay. Yeah, and my turn. I didn't flip my Doomking up either. I'm struggling, man. It's turn 22 in the duel. My brain is melting.
You're also almost out of... we're both almost out of cards, actually.
Yeah, it might not come down to that, but it's hard to say. There goes Doomking again. Darn it, you're making the right attacks to help you out. Alright.
I had no idea it was going to be coming down to Crimson Blader. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Sure. We're going to hit up a Burial from a different dimension. Because obviously I have, two aspects in this deck that banish themselves. So we'll do that, but uh-oh, I'm out of cards to set. Crimson Blader going hard.
Okay, I might as well do this.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, finally, okay. Banish a monster, now that you've used an effect. It took you that long. Who do I go for here? Crimson Blader's just a bigger problem, so let's get rid of him once again, and hopefully once and for all.
Yeah, I don't return from Banished then anyway, so that might be an issue.
I wanted to banish Colossal Fighter because he comes back, but Crimson Blader, stops me from playing.
Yeah, that might have just sealed my duel away from myself, actually.
I think it did. Alright. Now that I have that destroyed, I can bring out this boy.
I swear if now is the... Okay, I was going to say if now is the time you could actually blow up the field with that guy.
No, I think it needs to come from hand to do that or something. Not entirely sure, but either way, I am now getting all of my effects going off. I can now summon him on my own turn. Things are going to come up all peachy. So, how would we like to do this? I can't just put out my Ponix and pop its own effect because, well, I don't have Fire King Island moving here. But if I bring out another card that I can even just go into a little Link summon, then maybe we can make a play happen. Maybe it'll be good. But I don't want to get rid of my Ponix. I think I'm just going to play it slow here and chip away at the field as best as I can. Because... Nah, who plays slow? We're going to put out Uni Zombie. We're going to activate his effect. We're going to start sending cards to the graveyard. Cast Theosis since I can't do anything else with it. So, ooh, that was not counting as a effect for Doomking, was it? Okay. Kashtira Birth. Let me bring Ogre back out. We got power. Everything is still going good enough. And just to make sure we have a big, strong monster to... Why can't I summon this? I don't care. Oh, we need to use Doomking for it, which is perfectly fine, I suppose. So, sure. Do I go for all this? Yeah, why not? I'll use these two cards, and let's bring out a monster that actually has enough power to get through your powerhouses. And let's not...
Didn't you need Doomking to negate the effect of Colossal Fighter?
I mean, yeah, but I couldn't destroy Colossal Fighter this turn either. I guess I could have crashed. By the way, Doomking's going to be coming back. It's fine. What do I want to special summon? Oh, we finally hit our Zephyros that's in here. That's fun. We will bring out Fenrir, see if I can do anything fun with him. And with Fenrir, we can go into... That's not going to be any good anymore. Master of Blades, not good enough. So... I think we'll just leave Fenrir out here doing its own thing. And from the graveyard, we could use Zephyros. That could be fun, but... You know, maybe I will. Nah, I don't know anyone that'll massively benefit from it. I guess I can use Zephyros to get myself another level 4 out on the field. Maybe go into one of my Synchros. Let's get Fire King Sanctuary back. We don't need two of them anyway. Out he comes. Who needs life points? And yeah, here's some fun plays. Finally. How about that's an option? Can we like just stretch for a win here? Is the real question. Or do we go for this? That's
imagine you were. If you had warriors, I would be scared of lightning right now.
Yeah, no, the options are limited here, but it should be good enough. Sure. Oh, yeah. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna get rid of these two. We're gonna go into Shiranui Shogun Saga. We'll use its effect and banish a card from the graveyard and take its power. Let's do.
If only my synchro was still in there for you.
Mm-hmm. We're just gonna do.
Oh, no, during yours.
Yeah, it's only for mine anyway.
Oh,
so.
actually, you just went off of that. No, wait, no, I still have life points. Actually,
yeah, you're still stacked on life points, so that's why I was thinking. I don't think I can snake a win out here, but we will keep attacking and keep trying. So, attack. We'll just do that against Colossal Fighter. Let you do your thing.
Honestly, I thought you would have gone for more damage off of the little snake, dude.
I mean, I'm getting good damage either way, because all the damage
true.
is the same. It's not like it changes it depending on what order I attack in.
True.
We can do that, and then when he attacks, I can get rid of some more of your cards. So let's take a look. Well, what is the option here? Banish one face-up monster you control? No. Equip to a warrior type? No. Twin Twisters? Yeah, we'll banish a Twin Twisters. I don't want to see none of that. Alright, main phase 2. We should have it now, but I've said that like 8 times this duel, so it means absolutely nothing. And I'm down to 4 cards in the deck. Things could go real poorly here. Doomking also comes out.
I could have used any of those cards you messed with.
I mean,
because they could have been helpful.
But
I know, but don't you shuffle the rest of them? Or?
Probably, but it's not like I shuffle them. You have 7 cards in your deck. They only shuffled 2 cards into the mix.
Yeah, no, I messed up. I should have, in that previous turn, I could have tried to finish off the duel. If I would have just attacked with freaking Crimson Blader first.
I guess. Okay, so how do we want to finish this? I think there's only one way to finish this, just like we did last time. Let's win by Master of Blades.
On exactly 2,700.
Yep, that sounds like a way to finish it.
Alright, GG, Xylo.
Yeah, you've kept this duel alive for like half an hour. My god. You were stringing me along. Obviously, you had life points the whole time, but, you know, at least you're able to survive. But yeah, I think my deck just brought out, like, several boss monsters that were good enough. The power was one of my weaknesses, evidently. And, of course, you know, stopping my special summoning was a weakness. But between Garunix and Doomking coming out, it was a lot to overcome.
Yeah, I only expect... I'm not gonna lie, I only expected to be dealing with Doomking as the boss monster. I was not expecting the Kashira. I was not expecting the Fire King.
Yeah, and it's almost impossible to guess exactly what your opponent's going to be bringing to this kind of thing. I'll be honest, for this one, I didn't even bother trying to think of what you were going to do, because I figured I wouldn't be able to.
You couldn't have predicted what I was going to do.
Exactly. You know, I was thinking, if I tried, I would probably guess, like, what, is he going to mix some heroes into it with the warriors? Maybe. I don't know.
I couldn't. There wasn't enough heroes with the like trying to make an even amount of the warriors.
Yeah, because heroes do require a good deal of heroes, unless you're just going for like a couple specific ones. Obviously, with this, I only focused specific monsters in each set.
Heroes is a combo deck. Heroes is a combo deck that, unfortunately, they need a deck dedicated to them to work with.
Yeah, while my stuff, I was just dedicating the side of it to one monster. Yes, there's other great zombies, but this was all dedicated to Doomking. Yes, there's other good Fire King stuff, but this was all just the basic Garunix it was dedicated towards getting out. And that let me just get consistent good monsters out. Not any of the best ones, but consistent good monsters, and it worked out. But hopefully you guys all enjoyed. If you have any other crazy ideas for our next wheel spin, let us know and you might get to see it happen. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one, and we'll see you then.
See you, folks.